Hello, welcome to Essex, Maryland. I got my brand new Husqvarna lawnmower, simply a $319 model. Other one, my other Toro, sitting down there, which you can barely see at this point. Had it for 10 years. Never really gave me a fit in any kind of way. Never broke a cable, never threw a belt. Engine never gave me a fit. Gave it oil changes, took care of it, kept it in the garage. Very well maintained. Carburetor finally took a crap on it after about 10-11 years. Decided not to put one on it. Went looking. Found this thing. I said, hey, that looks like a pretty good quality mower. Husqvarna. Yep, it's a 3845 model. Got the Kohler engine on it. 173 cc's. Bought it in May 2012. It is now July 2012. About 2 months. Had all kinds of inclement weather, not a lot of rain. Used it for the 4th time the other day. It was Wednesday night, July 16th, 17th, right around there. And that was like the 26th actually, I believe. 4th time I've used it. Well, as we can see here, let me hold this up here. This in reference, and you can really see it. Let me walk it outside here so you can really see a good eye on this here. We're going to see if I can get it in the right angle here. There you go. You can see the end of the cable there. Ripped. Yeah. 4th use. Okay. I got bicycles with cables on them that have been used extensively that have lasted 20 freaking years. Not in this case. You can see that piece off right there. That's where the cable drives through. I pulled it out. However, this is the mechanism it works in. I actually had this apart thinking maybe something broke inside of that when it's stopped going for me. I got hills out in front of my house. Got some medical issues here, more or less. I have trouble pushing as it is. I went to the hospital for pushing a car too hard. In this case scenario, I had to make sure my mower was going to keep on going. Like I said, I've always had the self-driven mower. I always thought it was like a nice little convenience, while you're out in 100-degree weather mowing the grass. That way you don't have to push too much around. You can be walking enough as it is. Well, anyway, this is the mechanism. Hopefully the light don't shine too hard here. Cable comes down through right there. You can see right at that point right there. Comes down through, drives through, and it drops down through. Hits this lever. If you can catch it there, I'm going to move the cable up. Drives down to that lever. Drives down through a hole and pulls the lever up. Well, obviously a design flaw. There's some Einstein thought, hey, that'd be a good idea, but the Einstein that thought about it went through college and didn't really, work a day in his life to begin with here to design this crap-ass design. Didn't think, hey, what about all the debris flying up underneath of that thing there? It isn't going to tear apart that mower. Plus, it's going at almost a perfect 90-degree angle down and in, out of the sheathing. However, it isn't going to, tear the cable to pieces to begin with. Obviously, this is a very big flaw upon this definitely questionable contraption. I spent $319 on my hard-earned money, being that I don't, I'm not rich. I don't do $100,000 a year. Basically, I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. I want to bring it to Husqvarna's attention here. Went to Sears. Like I said, after 2 months, they said, oh, it's got a 30-day warranty on it. After 30 days in gasoline motors, you're pretty much screwed. That's it. Anything takes a crap on it. If you don't buy their ridiculous, little service contract for extra $30, $50, $80, whatever it costs there, whatever, that, hey, they don't care what happens to it. And once you walk out of the store with it, it's pretty much your problem. So this is basically what you get. I haven't called Husqvarna because I'm tired of being on the phone. I was on the phone with Sears earlier, and I'm tired of dealing with it. I've spent probably about a good 4 hours between locating my receipt and messing with this thing here already. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to put my own design back to it here. I'm stuck with it, unfortunately. I'm not going to fight and spend more hours of my time fighting with companies over products like this. It's just a shame that we gotta deal with this in the world. Go out and spend our hard-earned money on something, and then come to find out that some guy in the design team or however said, hey, how can we get this customer back in down the road here and buy more parts? And the guy says, well, we make a suit of cable rips on it. And I guarantee you that's what happened. No denial on my side, I know it. I work for the car business. I see it every day, unfortunately. This is only difference is in the car business, we will actually try to take care of our customers as quickly, promptly, and as adequately and good as possible here. I could take this to a service center, I was told, and they'd be happy to put a cable on it for me, and for the next 3 weeks when my grass grows up past my knees, I'd be without a mower. Of course, unless I want to mess with the carburetor on my old Toro, which lasted me a good 10 years. But anyway, I think we've said enough here. I wanted to put this on recording here. I might put another recording on the new design that I put on there, which is basically just going to be a bracket coming off of that piece there up and through, and then the cable will drive it directly. I will never have to worry about the bracket and cable breaking again once I put it on there, except for the fact that that piece is made out of plastic, which is also a wise guy design. Hopefully they used a nice nylon plastic, but I'm sure that's not the case. It's probably made out of dry rotten plastic that's been recycled 16 times. So this mower, in all honesty, for $319 would probably cost them $40, maybe $50 to make it. After I bought it, I realized I didn't like the way the wheels were on it. The wheels are all, that's tightened all the way down. The wheels are just, no bearings. They just basically sit on a basic, probably piece of all thread going through there. It's fine as long as they keep on going here. Either way, that's my update. Bam. This is what you get for your money these days. And I read a lot of reviews on the Craftsman, which is why I avoided Craftsman. But in all honesty, avoid Husqvarna, avoid Sears. If you want to buy a real mower, you may want to go to Home Depot. Make sure you do your research. That's my biggest mistake I made, was not researching before I went and bought. I usually do. So you live and you learn. Have a beautiful day.